Alrighty guys, so welcome back to another YouTube video here. We're at Burt Dam again for the second weekend in a row. It was about 4 degrees here yesterday, and we were afraid that most of the Erie creeks, if not all, are going to be completely frozen. But it does look like we got some warmer temps coming this week again, some rain. So hopefully by next weekend we'll be back out on some Erie creeks or maybe in the lower. So it's about 11 o'clock and we're just getting started here. Gonna fish some jigs and beads and egg sacks under some floats, and we'll just see what happens. It's pretty crowded here today, so I might not do too good, but we'll see what happens. So wish us luck, and thanks for watching. Hooked up, hooked up. There we go. Looks like a beautiful hen. A lot of guys up here today. We had to come out after church and try to do it, but I caught a smallmouth bass earlier today, and now this nice hen decided to eat an egg sac. She's pretty nice. I had lost one probably 2 casts earlier. That one was sitting right up close to the dam because the water is pretty low. I think it's sitting at like 60 CFS. Usually we like it around 120 to 140. Gives the fish a little bit more cover, but gotta adapt and overcome, and you can still get them. Sheesh. Check that out. That's a really beautiful fish for February.
Wow.
Peach egg sac.
That's awesome, man. Good work.
Yeah.
We just walked into that spot. Another guy was fishing it. You just never know.
He was fishing jigs.
He was fishing jigs. So am I. I'm about to change.
Check out that beautiful one.
I wouldn't mind getting a picture of it.
Got a black mark on its tail. I don't know what that's from. Lake Ontario. Beautiful, beautiful fish. He's ready to go. Alright, nice. Alrighty guys, so caught that one fish on an egg sac. And I'm gonna make a change real quick. I'm running 8-pound leader. Because the watercolor, in my opinion, is a little bit clear. It's not crazy, but it's a little clear. And it's also very pressured, especially today. The sun was out this morning when we got here at about 11. Of course, the sun decided to go away, but that's all right. Tie this up real quick. Here we go, guys. So that's just a 8mm, a little dot on it, and then a size 8 Raven hook. That's basically my go-to hook size. And we'll see what happens. I might put a sack under that, I might not. Probably do a little bit of both. I might even break it off in 2 casts, we'll see. Alright, so I just made another small adjustment. The fishing has pretty much come to a screeching halt. It was pretty good there for about an hour, hour and a half. There was a lot of fish being caught here. But I'm going to change to a red bead. It's going to be a 10mm. I was fishing an 8 earlier, as you'll probably see I was rigging up with that, and I just don't know if they could see it very well. So I'm going to go something a little bit bigger that kind of looks like an egg sack imitation almost. Yeah, I usually do pretty good here on reds and oranges. I don't know if it's because of the watercolor or just how the fish work, but usually this creek does pretty good on red and orange. So we'll see what happens. Holy crap, guys, it got wet. This is like a little bit darker fish. Check that out. Oh yeah. Had a bead in the bag. I don't know what it bit, but nice. That one was sitting right at my feet.
Wow, I guess. What happened there? Big buck.
Yeah.
Hold the net.
Yep. Looks like it bit the egg sac.
Sure did. Chartreuse?
Yeah.
Nice.
I don't know if they can see that 8 mil in this water. It might be a little bit too dark. I threw that for probably 10 minutes and then
Gosh, that's a pretty fish.
first egg sac back on and it bit it.
So you want to grab this way.
Alright.
Really nice. Take a photo? Oh yeah.
There he goes, guys. That's one of my bigger of the month. There he goes. Cool. Number 2.
Nice job.
That last fish hit chartreuse egg sac. I'm thinking it's too fast of water for this 8mm bead. Because I fished that for probably 10 minutes by itself. And then I switched over to an egg sac under it. And literally like my first or second drift hooked up with that male. So if they all of a sudden get shy of the egg sacs, I'll probably switch to a 10mm bead and try that. Something a little bigger. We are fishing right up in the dam. Just because the water is a little lower than usual, they're sitting up pretty far in there, so it's pretty turbulent, like bubbly. So I might just have a hard time seeing it up in there. I usually like to fish 8mm. Anything more than like 1.5 to 2 feet of viz, I'll throw an 8mm on, but since it's so turbulent up in there, it's probably what's going on, because we got about probably 2 feet of viz, murkish viz. So we'll see what happens. Fighting for survival. Alrighty guys, so we're just finishing up fishing. Gave it like probably 4 or 5 hours. And we went 2 for 5. Both fish came on egg sacs, and the water was pretty low and getting clear, and there was just a lot of pressure. So we kind of struggled today, but we're hoping that this week with the rain coming in and it being probably mid-40s, that we can get back on some Erie creeks and maybe hit the lower Niagara again. So there's definitely a lot of fish in there though. Saw a lot of fish surfacing and saw a good amount of fish caught, but in the last probably 2 hours it really shut down with the low water. So thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We always appreciate it, and stay tuned for the next one. So see ya.